Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin and welcome to your latest Chelsea video. My head is still hot. I am still fuming. I just realized because that match against Burnley, honestly, there was so much nonsense going on. You couldn't keep up with it. You could not keep up with the level of nonsense that was taking place on a regular basis in that match. You need people to remind you of the finer details in this match. You need others to show you, hey, look, here's another set of foolery. Here's another set of effery that's going on. So which particular nonsense situations that I'm talking about right now, which is, we need to talk about it. We have to bring it to light. We need to call these things out because this is why I feel the team is not progressing to the next level. Sure, we are Club World Cup champions. Sure, we are world champions. Fantastic. We won the Conference League. Fantastic. But we are unable to take ourselves to the next level not because of the talent. The talent is there. This is why I think some of us, including myself, we fell into this trap thinking that, these players should do better. I know a lot of you guys probably didn't believe that. A lot of you guys said, nah, these guys are not good. And kudos to you guys for thinking that way. But some of us, including myself, I thought, nah, these guys, they're capable of better. I'm starting to learn more and more that the mentality is not there. And I'm thinking, where's that mentality monster gone? What happened to Willie Issa? Where is he? Is he a part-timer? Is he a casual-based person? Just someone who comes in every now and then. Now, let's check this out. Incident number one. There's 3 incidents that I want to go through. Incident number one. The no-look pass from Malo Gusto at 1-0 up. I mean, this brother, sometimes you can't even pass looking. Forget about no-look pass. You can't even land the pass when you're looking at times. The audacity. Let's check this out. We're going to talk about it a lot more. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I just want to fast forward the whole... Look, so the pass from, I believe, Pedro Neto to Andre Santos. Do you know what? Andre Santos is probably the only player that I feel he respects the situation. He respects the fan base. He respects the badge. He respects the club. It's serious for him. But there are other individuals, I don't think they realize. I think they think this is just fun. It's just fun. Maybe it's age, maybe it's the lack of maturity. But Andre Santos, being a 21-year-old, he's showing immense maturity. So, and nonetheless, Andre Santos gets the ball. And look at this. Lovely first-time hit from Andre Santos. Goes to Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto does really well to pick up the ball from the left side. Obviously, he's been filling in for Cucurella. But then Malo Gusto, he puts in the cross. Well, he attempts to put the cross. And right then, have a look. No look. No look pass. I think they'll show it better down the track. Andre Santos is fuming. Andre Santos delivered this fantastic through ball. He's fuming. That, oh my God, this guy couldn't put it on the plate for one of our, attacking players. Have a look. Have a look right here. Have a look right here. Malo Gusto. And here comes the pass. Well, here comes the cross. And he's looking the other way. Right there. Right there. Where's the mentality? You're 1-0 up and you're trying to showboat. Who do you think you are? Even if you were someone, Malo Gusto, even if you were a superstar, which you're not, you need to humble yourself, right? You're not a superstar. Even if you were a superstar, there's a time and a place for this sort of nonsense. I can understand if we were 3-4-0 up and you want to showboat a little bit. 1-0 up? This is the Premier League. What do you think this is? Anyone, I've said it so many times, anyone in the Premier League, if you're only 1-0 up, they're capable of scoring one at a bare minimum. Anyone. First half, 1-0 up and you're doing this. No look pass. Brother, in that situation inside the box, please look. Please look. Please look at the run. Try and put it on the plate. You're not looking and you're just hoping the. Who are you trying to fool? Who are you trying to fool? Bashir Humphries. He's their right back. You're trying to fool him. He was probably one of the better players. Even though he got hooked off, he defended well. They were going for the win. Well, they were going for the equalizer. That's why he had to be taken off. This is unbelievable. Look at him. Look at him. No look pass. And he hits Bashir Humphries when he could have looked and actually placed a pass in front of Bashir Humphries, and maybe Cole Palmer would have had a chance. But then again, Cole Palmer was having a stinker himself anyway. But nonetheless, no look. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, brother, with the no look situation. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't look. Here we go. This is a better angle. He looks, oh my God, he looks the other way. He looks the other way. That's incident number 1. That just shows, honestly, that just shows the audacity. Man, I posted something out on X. This is what I posted out. Have a look at this. The audacity of some of our players. You can't make a pass when you're looking. What makes you think you can perform a no-look pass? Where's the professionalism? Do you even care to have a winner's mentality? Where's your game awareness? Doing this when we're only 1-0 up. Incident number 1. Incident number 2. Winning 1-0 with a man down. You all know this. The corner, equalizing goal. Liam Rossignol gives the task to one particular defender. Now, we don't know who he is. He has a name dropped. He doesn't want to throw the players under the bus, but a lot of people are starting to think it was Tosin. Tosin, tall, Fleming, one of the best headers of the ball. Tosin most likely was given the task, and he looked like he was in no man's land as well, Tosin, to mark Fleming. One instruction was given to Tosin. I swear, that picture of Tosin, when he was about to be subbed in and he's waiting on the touchline, and this brother was actually going through instructions, and he then fails to carry the instructions out. But that picture, that moment, it's a couple of moments. You remember Marcos Alonso, when he put these 3 fingers under Antonio Conte, that iconic moment, he's coming off the bench and he put this. That's an iconic moment, right? He's the opposite of icon. Every time I see Tosin off the bench, lining up, I swear my heart beats that much faster. I get palpitation. I'm like, oh my God, I am so sure and certain this guy's going to be up to no good. This guy's going to be doing some unbelievable level of effery. Let's play this. James Ward-Prowse. James Ward-Prowse is probably one of the best set-piece takers in the Premier League. Delivers an unbelievable corner. Excuse me. Tosin was given one task, is to make sure you track the run of Fleming and make sure that he's not the open guy to bang in the header. What happens? Boom. Boom. Corner comes in. Fleming. Header. And in. Fleming header. Open header and in. You were given one task. This is why I question, how serious are these players, man? They seem to have enjoyed the holiday. You enjoyed the holiday a lot. And do you know what? I actually thought, kudos to Liam Rossignol that you were able to give a holiday to the players, heavy fixtures coming up. You found a good spot. Straight after Hull City, you found a good little spot to give these players a little bit of break. Go away, get some sun, go to Dubai. They're all with their girlfriends. Some taking pictures with their underwear off, with their missus. They're having a good time. They're giving their papu a good exercise. Some taking pictures with their girlfriend's leg nicely laid out in front of them. Oh, they had the top time in this holiday, I'm telling you right now. They balled out. All night long, they balled out. And you'd think, all right, you're refreshed, you're recharged. You had a lot of fun. You're back. You should be in full focus, ready to go. You're energized. You're ready to now rock and roll. You were given one instruction, man. It's Burnley. They weren't really posing that much danger at all. The only sort of danger, it was coming from the set pieces. And they almost scored the winner straight after this as well. You give him one task to Mark Fleming, one of the best headers of the ball. And you couldn't do that. It just shows. It just shows the lack of mentality. It just shows that you do not care. You're unaware. You're unserious. You're not serious, man. You're not, because these type of mistakes are not a new conundrum. This has been happening all throughout this season. Time in, time out. Different players, sometimes the same players, sometimes different players, but it's happening all throughout. And it makes me think, you're actually, it's not even the talent. You're incapable because you can't lock in. How many times as fans we've said, lock in, please, Chelsea, lock in, because if you lock in, you can actually do well. But they don't want to lock in. They don't want to lock in. Incident number 3. This brother, this guy's too busy on social media. He's too busy on social media. A few days ago, Nicholas Jackson put up a story. He's got like barely, like I think he was just on his underwear, and he's out and about. It's cold, it's ice, snow falling, and he's out and about. This guy, one of the first ones to sort of re-quote that story of Nicholas Jackson into his Instagram story. He's very busy on social media. He really is. Mr. Fofana. Where's the Fofana? Very busy on social media. Picks up a red card. Picks up a red card, ladies and gentlemen, and he's smiling. Picks up a red card. He's having a smile. Look at him. Hey, wow. Hey, what's going on? He's smiling. He's smiling. Look at this. Look at this. Let me just bring this up. Look at this. He's smiling. He thinks it's funny. He's still smiling. Only one goal up. Only one goal up. Picks up a red card and he's smiling. First of all, why pick up the red card? Are you unaware that you were on a yellow card? Because if you were unaware, that's embarrassing. Did you forget that you were on a yellow card? And if you didn't forget, what made you do this second incident? What made you go so hard into that tackle? Okay, sure, you got the ball, but your follow through got the player. There's definitely a second yellow card. Are you not aware? Are you not aware that if I do this, I'm going to put my team into severe detriment, severe jeopardy? Are you not aware? You must not be aware. You must not care at times. You only care when you want to. I don't know. It was not that long ago you were crying after the Carabao Cup knockout against Arsenal. I thought, you know what? That's good. That shows passion. But here you're laughing. You're smiling. What's funny? What seems to be funny, Wesley Fofana? What? And it's crazy. It's coming from a player, ladies and gentlemen. got a lot of experience in the Premier League, albeit he's been injured, sure, but he should know. You, out of all the defenders that we have, along with Chalobah, you two should know. 1-0 up against an opposition that's not doing anything. Let's make sure, rock solid, we get the clean sheet, we get out of here if we can't score another one. You put the team in immense pressure. And all you have to do is smile about it, laugh about it. These lot, they're just, they're not serious, man. They're not serious. And that's the biggest problem. You see other teams, they may not have the same level of talented players like us, but they're serious. They care. They're locked into their business. You lot in the comment section, the people that are watching, people that are going to be commenting on this video, put yourselves in your working environment, wherever you work. If you're not serious, you're making a lot of mistakes. You need to lock in. In any facet of life, you have to lock in, or else you're just going to keep making the same mistakes over and over again. If you want to thrive for excellence, it's not just talent. This is why I fell into the trap. I only looked at the talent of this team and I thought, you know what, they're capable of something good. I didn't look at the mentality. I should be looking at the mentality. That is probably bigger than talent. You may not have to be the most talented player, but if you've got the mentality, you'll go places. If you've got the right attitude, you're locked in, you'll go places. Simple as that. And these things, ladies and gentlemen, they must be called out. They must be called out. And we need to call them out, because at Chelsea Football Club, this is not acceptable. It really is not acceptable. You need to do better. Big fixtures coming up. You better lock in. We need to win. Or Champions League football, see you later. Ta-ta, sayonara. You're not seeing Champions League football. And if you're not seeing Champions League football next season, yeah, this team's going to get dismantled. We're just going to lose quite a lot of superstars. And then we're going to fill it up with more kids, because that's what our owners do. And then good luck, Liam Rossignol. You're not paying respect on Liam Rossignol, some of these players. You need to start respecting, because it seems like he's aware of the task. Some of these players are just not. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts. Smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Hype the video. Like, subscribe, do all of that. Until next time, take care. See ya.